Echoes in the Woods. The Milton mystery spans 4 states. Case reference. This is a 100% real, verifiable 2025 U.S. mystery. Adriana Suazo, 21, was found dead near Milton, Massachusetts on June 1, 2025. She is the 13th female discovered in remote areas across New England since March. Investigators deny a serial killer but remain on alert. Mountain air presses against the woods of Milton, Massachusetts, where the ground sits trembling beneath the weight of unanswered deaths. On June 1, 2025, the body of Adriana Suazo, 21, lies silently amid ferns and dew. A young life paused where the forest holds its breath. No visible trauma marks her, no wound that screams cause, only the hush of a life unraveled in silence among leafy shadows. She is the 13th woman found in fogged clearings and river bends across New England shores since spring began. People.com +1. Investigators triangulate deaths from Massachusetts through Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Maine. Remote sites staged in nature's quiet. Families whisper of a pattern, dread stitching itself into memory, while law enforcement holds denial firm against internet theories. The Sun. Each family learns grief differently. Some linger at roadside crosses, others chase answers beneath gray skies with heavy hearts. A teddy bear rests on a boulder, binoculars left as if someone never stopped watching for her return. Police log calls, track whispers, sift through tips made in trembling hands and teary eyes. Yet no bullet hole, no broken bone, no trace. Screams kill, just absence echoed in still limbs. Coroners scratch logs, awaiting tox results, deferred to medical examiner, each note a placeholder for hope denied. Across state lines, the cases blur. One community reacts, another blinks, hoping attention flickers past. Online forums explode. New England serial killer, a question posed with fear and fascination alike. Police admit investigators monitor chatter, even as they rush grief to morgues and silence to records. Experts review cases so remote, so quiet, each site whispers of ease, where a body can lie unspoken for days. Families gather in kitchens and living rooms, light flickering over photos of daughters known only to them. Adriana's image slides across screens, vibrant, smiling now, a ghost among trees. Citizens join searches, combing roadsides and trails where bags and flashlights become prayers in action. In Milton, lilies bloom at the edge of a forest path where Adriana rests, petals trembling with unshed tears. Theories spiral, traffickers, drifters, strangers, passing each, a possibility too frightening to voice. Maps light with pins marking discoveries, 13 lifeless bodies found not by accident, but by repetition. Investigators compare notes, borders flooded with the same unsolved question. Why here? Why her? Cold cases awaken in precincts. Female victims, once buried by time, now daylit again by fear. Jars of hair, swatches and fabric scraps catalogued in evidence rooms where grief stacks high and patience is thin. Hikers pause. Each rustle and undergrowth carries memory of bodies they never wanted to see. The clouds open, rain drips through leaves, and blood becomes more than metaphor amid the damp air. Families follow protocols, counseling, vigils, lawyers, but some wounds exceed legal definitions of closure. Headlines quake with mystery of 13 women, each word a tremor in a community's spine. Theories collide: random, murder, serial pattern. Authorities caution speculation while knowing answers may lie in silence. Forensic teams comb remains, DNA fibers, fingernails, hoping each fragment whispers identity. No hits in national databases. Each thread's origin lost with her. Garden plots, churches, coffee shops carry flyers with her face. Adriana's eyes follow crowds that pass unaware. Night watchers record headlights near search areas, hoping surveillance clues surface in digital fog. Each call to the tip line holds urgency wrapped in regret. Family loops of grief moving through wires. The pattern unnerves, remote, isolated, feminine, vanished. Each body became proof of a terror without cause. Medical examiners review notes, trying to catch something missed, a sign, a bruise, a moment lost today. The public's heart pulses through new theories, some conspiracy, some hope for justice. But prosecutors keep calm, remind, no links confirmed. These are separate investigations. Families hold each other, sharing memory over photos, knitted sweaters, voice echoes caught on voicemail. At the edge of the woods, shoe tramples, grass. Searchers follow, but footprints vanish, swallowed by time. Molecular teams push forward, tiny DNA mutants meeting modern microscopes in the hope of naming her. Rain softens topsoil. Paths once trodden now smudged with water and fear. A mother's hands tremble wrapping gifts of remembrance to leave near trailheads. Churches ring bells at dusk. Congregants pray they aren't just rituals anymore but calls for return. The forest exhales mist, as if bearing her breath between trunks where memory clings to bark. Search parties note pattern decayed what once was vivid, now erodes with vegetation and doubt. Media shines circle lights across maps. Maps flicker with echoes of unsolved chapters. Dalmatian ambivalent. People refuse to walk alone. Social workers meet families. Naming trauma that law books cannot define, a scientist reminds. Not every pattern means predator, but every victim deserves name. Leaves crunch behind mourners' footsteps, mourn reality, not progress. Each night Adriana's name glows on phones, a bookmark of tragedy and hope. Investigators hold daily briefings open, ongoing, unresolved. Detectives meet maps with pencils and prayer. Light pulses over forest floor at times, showing a body, at others showing only emptiness. Foliage drops petals over souvenirs, left behind flowers, now markers of grief. A daughter uploads a photo of Adriana at a lake, laughter caught in light. The forest burns amber as dusk falls, beauty falters under shadowed memory. Chasing grief across miles, across water, across borders, families and officers together. A state trooper pauses at a sign announcing forest reserve. Birdsong warbles with sadness. Communities gather. Pastors say names aloud, promise remembrance every summer dusk. Submissions flow to tip lines. I saw her blue jacket minivan near trailhead. Each tip is read, logged, hoped, held shut inside agency files. Still unexplained. Still unresolved. Families share stories at vigils, laughter laced with tears. Memory both cure and wound. Acres of forest hold her presence, tangible in wind, intangible in absence. Authorities caution. No serial link confirmed. But 13 bodies can't wholly fool hope. Investigations stretch into summer boots, track moss. Evidence teams revamp strategy. Posters, plaster, grocery store windows. Faces lit by neon. Names pasted under flickering fluorescent. A cousin brings bread to searchers. Gratitude folded in loaves. The forest is beautiful and terrifying. Life and death wrapped in pine and creek. Each revelation postponed. Each finding incomplete. But her name is remembered. Adriana lives in vigil, in vote for justice, in fear that never sleeps. Families stand together. Sorrow shared, a bond that homicide never severs. Each place she was found becomes a monument unmarked. Wild, glaring truth under sky. Investigators say, never treat remote death as forgotten. Sleep in neighbors reverses softly grief, sometimes a lullaby. Posters in storefronts laminate developing scars of rain. The woods keep her, the forests remember her. The silence screams with her name. Authorities maintain case logs forward, but families hold hope suspended. Every unattended corner might hold a clue. Every sunrise might carry evidence shimmering across dew. Until the forest gives up her, silence remains both witness and prison. Until then, searchers roam, hearts tethered to memory. And in every hush between trees, Adriana waits to be found. Her name echoes, Adriana Suazo, among 13, among cries still waiting. The mystery spans borders, but grief is everywhere. And until resolution arrives, the woods hold their truth, and we keep listening.